What's up?
Hey, what's up, you guys?
We're doing something very different. We've been watching the Jurassic Park movies, but there's a problem. The Jurassic World movies are really bad.
Yeah.
Well, some people think they're good. We don't.
No.
We're not those people. So how are we going to watch them while still enjoying them? Simple, we add alcohol. So that's why we created the Jurassic World Drinking Game. Alright, now these are the rules.
Okay, so the first rule, every time a character or group of character dies, take a drink. Second rule, every time there is a direct reference to one of the previous films, take a drink. Third rule, every time a grown man screams like a little girl, take a drink.
That'll be mostly the second one. Yes. I don't know if that happens in the first one or not. I haven't seen it in a while. And then we have a few more. Every time a human does something stupid that puts their life in danger, drink. Drink every time a dinosaur does something distinctly undinosaur-like. And then whenever there's bad CGI on the screen, you have to drink. Those are a little bit more subjective, so if needed, we can put it to the vote of whether or not we think it qualifies. And then the last one is whenever there's a pointless celebrity cameo, you have to drink as well. So
yeah, which I'll have you guys explain to me when that has happened, because I don't know.
Oh, that's fine. You know, and we're going to try to keep track. We may miss some. I don't know, especially as it goes on. We have 2 movies to get through, so, But, play along at home. Invite your friends. Make up your own rules.
Tell us, whether you agree or disagree with the times that we have decided to take a drink.
All right, well, let's just get to it.
Yeah, sounds great.
Is Amblin a pointless game?
Okay, see, this is already bad CGI and a direct reference of the Velociraptor.
After birth and the
wasn't in the first one.
So is that a drink?
That's definitely a drink.
Alright, so that's my 3rd drink of the night then.
Okay, well, that's your fault. A little bit.
Is it, though?
Yes. See, look at that! Immediately, it looks worse than the baby Velociraptor animatronic in 1993.
It really seemed like they were trying to, up the saturation.
They only had, 24 years to perfect it?
Merry Christmas.
Beats by Dre, Dr. Dre. Pointless celebrity cameo.
That's product placement. That's not a pointless...
Stop.
See, here's the thing. Monique, you're somehow still gonna end up being the most trashed. No matter
really?
how much Jordan drinks. Or maybe
it'll
it'll be
my
me.
4th.
Maybe it'll be me.
You sure? That's a big foreshadow.
Can I drink to stupid foreshadowing?
Yeah. Stupid foreshadowing.
Oh, okay. We're bringing it in. I like that one, actually. That's a good one. Oh, okay, that's a drink right there.
What is it?
It's the gates, and they were even like, it's the original part.
No one's impressed by a dinosaur anymore.
20 years ago,
I mean, not when it looks as bad as yours do, for sure.
Undinosaur-like, right?
What?
You have to wait for it to do something, Jordan.
Wasn't bred. She was designed.
For some reason, the guy that was totally wrong about the dinosaurs breeding in the first movie is allowed to get this job.
So he said it's bigger than a T-Rex. I want to know, is it bigger than a Spinosaurus?
Shit.
Jurassic Park 3 reference for you.
Direct reference that just had to pull that exact scene from the first movie. Exact shot.
Is that a direct
Mr.
reference?
DNA! Yes! Dino DNA. Dino DNA.
Oh, this? I got it on eBay. Yeah.
Direct reference. Did you see his Jurassic Park t-shirt?
His shirt, he bought it off eBay.
Yeah, no, it did. I understand people died. It was terrible, but...
People died, it was terrible.
First part was like shit.
Yeah, that's a direct reference, too.
See, this fucking... They put in this character who's like, the first Jurassic Park's amazing. Like, yeah, we all know. Now do something good with your movie. Don't just be like...
22 years ago.
Yeah, we've all seen it. We all know how great it is. Do something.
It was great.
Is that bad CGI right there?
That is bad CGI, yes! That's a shitty park. They should have just not done that.
Now we get introduced to the foreign billionaire.
What's his name? Has he been introduced?
Yeah, they said.
No, they didn't.
Yes. Are they saying she's never been in a helicopter before when she's been living on this island?
You see, maybe it's because he's flying, but if you look at the CGI thing out there, it's like so steady. He can't be erratic because no, even the landscape is back there.
John Hammond entrusted me with this dying wish and
Okay. See, here's the
Wait,
thing.
what?
No. In the end of the first Jurassic Park, Hammond was like clearly against doing it. And then in the second one, he just wanted to like preserve the animals. Now they're like, fuck it. He wanted to do another park and he
Well,
entrusted it with this guy.
That's a thing,
Is that
right?
a drinking?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. John Williams' score from the first movie, the best thing about this movie, I would say.
Can we just drink to John Hammond?
Stop. To John Hammond.
Is his lilac shirt? Whenever
Stop.
there's bad CGI.
Lilac berries. That's a reference to the first one, actually.
Oh yeah.
Is that CGI? I see moving in the grass. I feel like I wouldn't be so angry about the CGI if the first two movies didn't establish using animatronics for most of it and only using CGI when it was necessary. Okay, now it's time for one of the dumbest scenes in the history of cinema. Bad CGI.
I think I almost would have preferred like an old Sam Neill? Was that
Sam Neill.
like a old Sam Neill character?
Who's Sam Neill?
The paleontologist of episodes 1 and 3.
Oh, he's my favorite.
His
That would've
name
been a
is
good
Alan Grant.
Alan.
I didn't know if she'd remember.
Alan.
Nature gave us the most effective killing machines 75 million years ago.
I feel like humans are a much more effective killing machine than dinosaurs are.
Dinosaurs never invented the atomic bomb. Wait, they hired him out of the Navy? What did he do in the Navy that gave him the experience to raise dinosaurs? If progress loses, wouldn't that be progress?
This is so dumb.
Oh my.
He fucking risked his life for a pig. For a pig!
Who cares about the pigs, though?
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like that was bad CGI. Them hitting the gates.
These guys look
We already
worse.
did bad CGI for the Velociraptors.
Okay, well I meant in particular that part. Not saying we need to drink to it, but that part just didn't have the impact that I think it should have.
So, Chris Pratt just said, you ever wonder why there was a job opening? You mean someone else risked their life for a pig? And they didn't take, like, extra security precautions after it?
I feel like that would be covered in training, you know? Like, pig wrangling pole gets yanked, let it go.
Imagine if this movie opened and we're with like some random child who's like experiencing this all for the first time, you know?
That'd be cute.
Then he wanders somewhere he shouldn't go, and there are like signs, but he's like, fuck it, whatever. He's like crawling under stuff, and then somehow he ends up in the Velociraptor pen, and that's when we get the moment where like Chris Pratt is like controlling the raptors.
That would actually be super fucking good.
Yeah.
Also, I would steal a baby Triceratops.
I can't believe they have a petting zoo of the baby dinosaur.
You know, think about it. You want to socialize reptiles from an early age, so they're easier to handle later on.
No, it definitely makes sense.
Makes sense. Do we drink if it makes sense?
I mean, to be
there's some
fair,
bad
if we
CGI.
drank when
There's
it made
some
sense.
bad CGI. We'd almost never be drinking.
Exactly.
I sipped that one.
Good.
T-Rex eating a goat. Direct reference.
Salute!
Okay, so can we talk real quick about the characters in this movie?
Okay.
Yes,
So
we
you
can.
remember in the first movie where we have all these very interesting characters with different personalities, right? We have paleontologist Alan Grant,
We do?
chaostician Ian Malcolm,
You do?
paleobotanist,
Everyone has their own specialist.
what's her name? Laura Dern's character.
Ellie.
Sattler. Ellie Sattler. Yeah, okay. Right, Tim and Lex John Hammond,
That's who I was talking about.
all these
Same
really,
here,
all these like interesting characters, right? That you remember. Even in the second one, we have Eddie and Nick, and especially Roland, right?
Especially Roland.
And
That's
this,
the hunter.
In this movie, we have adventure guy, science woman,
She seems more like businesswoman.
foreign billionaire, evil military guy.
And children.
Yes. That's CGI. Mosasaurus?
Yeah, Mosasaurus. Oh, Monique, I
Oh
forgot
look,
to sit.
he's showing emotion.
Listen, it's hard for child actors, okay? I'll give him that, at least.
I mean the teenager.
Also, it's not like he's given a lot of material to work with.
That's true. He's just broody, edgy teenager. But now he smiles because dinosaur.
It's a Mosasaurus.
Alright, drinking for product placement?
Honestly, one of the most interesting things about this movie, the thing that I was like excited about it, I was like, oh, they're gonna have a full open park. But then they don't really do anything with it.
No.
Yeah.
Genetic modification would up the wow factor.
They're dinosaurs. Wow enough.
It was actually a pretty good line. I'll give him that one.
Plant in her back. I can track it from the control room.
Can the control room not do that? Why do you have to be at the control room? See, this is really dumb, because they didn't make sure it wasn't still in there before they just fucking walked in. Why is there static interference now?
I don't know.
Oh, someone died.
Someone dies? Someone dies!
Oh, yeah.
They open the big door.
Open the fucking
So
big
he can
door!
get out.
I forgot about that! He just fucking opens the big door!
That was a pretty sick slide and spin by Chris Pratt, though. Chris Pratt. I dropped that R.
Dropping that R.
Do you remember in the first movie where the dinosaurs get out because Dennis Nedry was trying to betray the company for money reasons?
Yes.
And he needed to steal.
He was the lowest bidder, wasn't he? For like
He
the
needed
IT guy?
to steal the embryos for the dinosaurs, but in order to do that, he needed to cut off the power to where they were kept, which cut off the power to the entire park. Thus,
Everything
the
was
dinosaurs,
so well reasoned.
thus the dinosaurs went free. And this, it's just like a series of stupid accidents that the dinosaurs get out, like easily avoidable issues that the dinosaurs are able to get.
Like accidents that wouldn't happen at a regular zoo, let alone a dinosaur. Why would he, like, run that taser right there? You know, why does he gotta power that bitch on? I can, like, really feel my teeth right now.
God damn it, Jordan.
It's so early.
Maybe you should take some shots of water.
With all that pre-drinking you did, I think you should.
Nope, CGI.
Oh, this scene.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this scene.
I don't remember this
How
scene.
many times have you seen this movie?
A single time.
Same.
Blood's not clotted yet.
So not only has the Indominus Rex made an unlikely
What?
move, it's also
Oh.
just happened to chomp out the transmitter. Why would it
No, it's so
fucking
smart.
do that?
It's so smart.
That
because
it understands telecommunications?
She remembered where they put it in. She's like, I don't want that fucking human shit in me.
That's a weak fucking explanation.
I think it's a little hard to judge the memory of dinosaurs from birth to, you know, adulthood or adolescence.
Okay,
Right.
so all these people are dying, so just,
Oh.
just the one
Rip to
drink.
Amata.
Look at all those people dying.
They drink more than
They
I
make
did.
the Jurassic Park 3 mistake where they send military people after animals.
And
you
send
don't.
off
You send
hunters.
hunters.
I thought that was number 2.
She does not even know what she is. She will kill everything that moves.
Why will she kill everything that moves?
Well, because
she doesn't know what she is.
People who don't know who they are just start murdering.
Amnesia is the most deadly disease.
You remember in the first movie where they go through all this trouble to say how they made the dinosaur?
Yeah.
In this movie, they're just like, fuck it, we put all the
Like,
different kinds of DNA in there.
DNA.
I'm going to close
And mix it with a
everything
frog.
off.
Yeah, in this they're just like, throw every kind of DNA in there.
Bring everyone.
Is that the guy from Stranger Things? Running the ride?
Wait, let me see.
The like nerdy guy from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, I don't see him.
They might show him.
He's the brown shirt man.
What do you think's gonna happen from you just staring at them?
Thanks, man.
Thanks,
If
man.
you
I was really
stare-
getting somewhere with my creepy stares.
If you stare
It is
long
him!
enough, she will suck your dick, so.
Is that how it worked?
Again,
Never imagined.
fucking in the first movie, Ian Malcolm was
fucked up.
like, or Alan Grant was
Alan
like,
Grant was
some fucking frogs can like change their
Change,
sex in the same sex
and
environment.
Ian Malcolm was like, finds a way.
It's true. In this movie, they're like acting like it's a fucking surprise.
Oh no!
Pointless celebrity cameo. Is this supposed to be funny?
As funny as Jimmy Fallon usually is.
I feel like Jimmy Fallon is usually funnier than that.
Really? He's got such a strong...
Oh god. Oh god.
Triceratops.
It looks so
Brachiosaurus.
bad. Drink.
That means I need 2 drinks.
Parasaurolophus.
I missed the cameo.
I
Once
love how
again.
it cuts out whenever it's convenient for the plot.
How can it not drive upside down?
I don't know if this is a reference to the first one, but it's definitely a ripoff of 2 kids being stuck in an upside down vehicle while the large dinosaur tries to get at them.
I believe it. Yeah, it doesn't even look like, I don't know, like it looks like a dinosaur, but it just definitely doesn't look real.
That whole island, and it just happens to go across those 2 main characters.
Well, they were in a restricted area, Jordan. You missed that part.
And it just happened to be the same restricted area? This is like that scene in Jurassic Park 1 when Ellie and Alan Grant are soothing the 6 Triceratops. That grass is really overgrown. They should have mowed that place.
I was just wondering if the grass was real.
I'll tell you what's not real. That
Oh my gosh.
screen, that green screen background right there.
Seriously?
They are clearly not in front of that. You can tell it so easily. That's a drinking.
I was just thinking, take those shoes off, girl. Take it all off, girl. Or just turn into G.I.
What is
Jane.
the point of this right now? What just happened?
She is saying, I am ready
What
to
is that
go.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means I'm ready to go.
Did you know she was gonna say that? Did you know
No,
she was
I
gonna-
just know what that means. It's a female.
Oh, it's the visitor center from the first one. Of course. Fuck, we got the fucking hat from the first one and the Jeeps. Fuck
We've
it.
established he's only 2 days away from getting his license. Just like the old black cop on the police force, like a
Is-
week away from retiring.
Is this when he dies?
Who knows?
Big dinosaur tears through the atrium of the park.
Look alive, boys. Those boys don't even look dead.
Must not be hard to look alive then.
Those pterosaurs?
What the fuck was that?
Bad CGI, we didn't drink to these things yet.
Has died.
Man, he really accomplished a lot going up in that helicopter.
It's not the biggest investor, that's the owner.
Is it the actual owner?
Yeah.
It was bad CGI either way. This is the only scene where they utilize the fact that there's a bunch of people in the park. Also,
Bunch of people died?
it's true. Oh, also,
Jimmy Buffett.
pointless celebrity cameo.
So 2 drinks. Why would they be attacking? There's no way that they're like, I don't know, malnourished or something to attack an entire freaking flock of people.
Flock of people.
We are flocks now. I'm looking at this from like, I don't know, an animal behavior point. Not that I am like
Is it
a
undinosaur
specialist.
like
What? Not the baby!
I forgot about that! What the fuck?
Save the babies.
You're coming with me, bitch.
Not nameless British lady. What was her name?
Oh my
Zara?
gosh!
We now interrupt this light-hearted adventure film to get you this extremely prolonged death sequence.
She's not gonna die, is she?
Yes!
Oh,
she
no,
is.
yeah, she dies, definitely.
I just don't remember.
And it's so long. It's so out of tone with everything
She's
else we've
been
seen.
picked up, yanked around, dropped, drowned.
It's like they're
Can they
torturing
really
her.
move that way?
And then
Especially in water?
Moses are.
What? Like, what?
And like that doesn't kill her immediately, you know? Like she's been swallowed. She's gonna suffocate down there.
It's so out of tone with everything else in this movie. Also, a character
What
just
tone
died.
is it?
F minor.
I mean, would you not think that this movie is going for a more lighthearted tone? Like,
I don't know.
like they're kids,
I think it's supposed to be chaotic, but it comes off as kind of lighthearted.
but there's all these jokes just everywhere that are like all these like stupid jokes.
Is this made by Disney?
Not yet.
Her hair got wavy. Bitch doesn't even have actual straight hair.
And look, Adventure Man and Businesswoman has been. They've completed their romantic interest thing.
They do that good fuck?
You're all relieved of duty. There's a new team on the ground.
Just as useless as the first team, I assure you.
Look at that beard.
But less hair on the heads
gosh.
and more on the faces.
It flaps in the wind.
How much experience does he have shooting birds while in a helicopter? Because to get it with a single shot, that just seems unrealistic. That seems like every time there is a direct reference to one of the previous films. Let's drink.
This is how the people do a leavings.
You think Owen could like shoot that dinosaur right there and like save all
You
those
think
people?
Owen could just like shoot all those people?
I'm glad the score tells us exactly how we should be feeling. Otherwise, I wouldn't know how to feel.
We know that she is in Sector 5. This is a game we call hide and seek.
It's a set drill. We've done about 1,000.
As if no one knows about it.
No one's heard of hide
Have
and
you guys ever heard of Duck Duck Goose? Armored
Hey look,
vehicle.
Derp Kid is back.
Brr.
Didn't he ever wonder why there was a job opening?
So still, I want that ability.
It's such a bad CGI.
Bad
It's so
CGI.
bad.
Bad CGI.
It's so bad.
Alright, get it. 3, 2, 1, everyone shoot at once.
Oh, I totally forgot about this part.
Oh, yeah, the Velociraptor sound effect.
So we drink?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Jurassic Park 3.
It's the first one it was in first.
So with a smart motherfucker.
It's a miracle that at some point the Indominus Rex didn't sprout wings and they go, oh yeah, we put eagle DNA in there. Wow, these guys all died too. That's crazy. I guess their ability to shoot birds from a plane didn't help them much.
To shoot raptors from the ground. They should be focusing on closing the doors.
Must go faster. Must go faster.
Oh yeah, and instead of closing the door and securing yourself, let's just go ahead and try to turn on the electro spear.
Well, in their defense, they are stupid kids.
I'd like to make a point that they have exaggerated the intelligence of that blonde, bushy-head kid.
I feel like I missed a lot of the references, and people are gonna be like,
Oh, no, I have a boyfriend.
"This is so stupid." Oh
This doesn't
my
add
god!
anything to the film. This actually breaks immersion. Hey, Owen's got a gun. You know, he could have just used it right there.
Oh, direct
yeah, there it
reference. Dilophosaurus.
Proud of you.
Be friends.
You remember the scene in the first Jurassic Park movie where it was the
I
lead
did.
guy, the lead girl, and the two kids trying to escape, but the Velociraptor stopped them, and then the big dinosaur came in?
Yeah.
Well, now we're in a scene in this movie where it's the lead guy, the lead girl, two kids trying to make their escape, but the Velociraptor stop them, and then the big dinosaur comes in. Why is it that a movie like Star Wars The Force Awakens takes elements from like a previous movie to make like a new story, and everyone hates on it relentlessly. This movie takes all the elements of the original Jurassic Park and everyone's like, it's good! I like it!
Oh, shit.
I like the dinosaurs!
Was that undinosaur-like, how it like looked back and forth?
Yeah, and then did
elongated
a
and
goddamn
communicated?
kung fu kick.
What? Teeth. We need more teeth.
Yeah, because adding more dinosaurs has worked really well so far, you stupid little
Why
shit.
didn't he just say we need more dinosaurs? Why was it we need more?
No,
teeth?
we need more teeth.
I know, but he said at first we need more.
If they
Well, that's
no.
what Claire says at the beginning, and Claire says that the investors want more teeth.
But they weren't there for that scene.
I know, I was saying, why would he say that? That's silly, that's...
See, they should have gone to a dental office.
Also seems really uncharacteristic for these guys to take on this big dinosaur. Like, normally they would just run.
No, they were doing it to try to save Chris Pratt, who reformed their bond with him.
I don't know if that bond is strong enough for them to die.
Well, apparently the writers think so.
Okay, Flair, Jurassic T-Rex.
And she's sprinting in heels!
This is the thing, and that sprinting in heels thing became such a huge meme, and everyone was like, that's so stupid. And I'm like, really? This movie was smart until the heels thing? Like, the heels thing is where it lost you?
No,
Also-
I've been lost the entire movie.
Also, the T-Rex just crushed the skeleton of a Spinosaur. Reference. Yeah. The cinematographer in this movie just like never stops moving the camera. He's like, as long as the camera keeps moving, then people won't be bored, right? That's how
Yeah,
it
that's
works.
gotta... If it's moving, something interesting's happening.
The giant thing's back.
How did the Mosasaur know it was there? Like, it wasn't even dangling over the wire.
Right?
Why does he even care?
It just pops out.
And it's eaten, just today, at least 2 great white sharks, a
woman.
pteranodon,
Yeah.
and a British nanny. Or British assistant. But the British, like, essentially invented nannies, so...
Wow, so maybe opening a park with dinosaurs wasn't a good idea. If only something else had told us that previously.
Drink?
See, why did none of the dinosaurs attack them while they were in this little shelter thing?
Well, it's the end of the movie, and they need a calm section. The dinosaurs respect the artistic integrity.
So what do we do now?
Probably stick together.
Spoiler alert, you're broken up by the next movie.
Weren't they already broken up by the beginning of this movie?
Yeah, it's weird. They just did it again.
Do you think roosters feel like the Tyrannosaurus Rex when they cock-a-doodle-doo in the morning?
That's a drinking. Fuck, 4 people wrote this movie? No matter, it's so bad.
You think it should be more or
And
less?
2 other people wrote the story. Just 1 is all you need, really. If he
Really?
knows what he's doing, yeah, 1 screenwriter.
Well, clearly none
Michael
of them knew what they
Crichton
were
was
doing,
good
so they
enough.
needed more
Fucking
people.
amen! Michael Crichton, David Cope.
I'm
Dave-
sorry to those who
Dicks
like
out
the
for
movie.
Michael Crichton. Is Michael Crichton dead?
John
Yeah.
Schwartzman.
That's what I thought.
You know what else
Edward
is dead?
Veru.
Harambe.
John Hammond.
Kevin
Oh,
Stitt.
yeah. Is Richard Attenborough dead?
Richard Attenborough's
Michael
dead. That's what I meant.
Giacchino.
Rip.
Guys, you know what's crazy?
Orlandi.
What's up?
The next movie is even worse than this
I know,
one.
I was just...
Honestly, I can't remember. Is that just getting them off the island?
Video.
Second movie now.
Are we just going from one to the other directly?
Yes.
Do we tell them
I
we're on
think
the
that we
second
should
movie?
tell them we're on
We're-
the second movie.
The
Okay.
Universal logo is here again.
Can we just, on the count of 2, tell them it's the second movie?
1, 2. It's the second movie.
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. More like Jurassic World Fallen Franchise, am I right?
Can we get an F in the chat for Michael Crichton? And then...
You were drinking before it started, and you were also drinking very heavily.
I've only had 9.
Relax. Anything in here be dead by now.
Okay, wait, hold on. They said anything in here would be dead right now. How do they know that?
Like, how come fish aren't
Because
swimming by?
there's been no food sources.
Fish can swim.
They can eat each other!
So at the most, there's
Also, it's not dead, so...
Honestly, though, like, water predators are the scariest. We don't know much about what's going on down there, you know? It's scary.
The real question is, why did they just fucking take it back out with the sub?
Oh, there it is.
No, anything would be dead right now.
I like this beginning more than the last one, though.
This guy looks like Ron Howard, which is weirding me out. He looks like a young Ron Howard. Oh yeah, they die. Oh, they died. Drink. This is so stupid. The fucking T-Rex is playing hide and goddamn seek. And instead of figuring out what's going on, to walk forward and figure out what's going on, the dude's just like, what's going on? I like that they put it in rain so you can cover up how bad the CGI is when it's rainy and darky. I just said darky, that's not a word. Why did he have to go all the way over to that generator to, like, plug into the comms? That doesn't make any fucking sense. None of this makes any goddamn sense.
Do we know what they're doing right now?
Yes, they're getting
that.
that.
They're collecting that one bit.
Wow, that looks awful. Take a drink.
Can we talk about how the first movie, the first Jurassic World movie, just ripped off the first Jurassic Park movie, being like, this is why a dinosaur park isn't a good idea, and here's all these plot elements just redone again.
Okay,
This movie takes the scenario of dinosaurs on this island, what are we going to do? We take people onto the island, some are trying to save them, some are trying to exploit them. Just like the Lost World Jurassic Park, this movie just copies that movie again! It's...
Well, you see, Jacob, if you steal from the previous movies, you don't actually have to write your own.
But again, it's going back to everyone hates The Force Awakens because this is what it did. But it actually told a good story, whereas these movies can't.
It's rough.
Ah yes, the Lockwood Estate. Another ally that another person Hammond was apparently working with that we just never heard of before.
Heard about, yeah. Well, the good thing about having all these shareholders and investors is they never provided a definitive list.
I'm glad you guys pay attention to details, because, like, I would have not even questioned this.
That's okay.
I didn't question it when we watched it.
Well, they don't explain yet that it's... he was working with Hammond. And they try to shoot it like The Lost World 2! Everything about this movie.
Drink?
Yeah, you're right.
This was all John Hammond's dream. To let these creatures live in peace.
That wasn't his dream in the first movie. Only became his dream in the second one. So, from this moment, I feel like you immediately knew this guy's evil, and he's gonna murder the old guy.
He just didn't give off the right sense of sincerity, you know?
I hate everything about this movie.
The entire recreation of the first one, of her going to him and everything.
Like, everything about this movie is bad. There's nothing about it that is good. So, I know we're only like 10 minutes in, but...
How has he not gotten further on that house?
He just started like yesterday, jeez.
Owen!
Oh boy.
Maybe here for some fuck?
Your skin looks nice.
That's such a serial killer thing to say.
You wanna wear it?
You silly sausage.
I scared my boss the other day. She threatened to
You
put a bell on
silly
me.
little sausage. Is this 2 Jurassic Worlds in a row where they have a British nanny?
Yes, it is.
Well, the British invented names.
Weird to think that's such a serious man in this movie, but we've all seen his nipples.
Is that a stuffed toy? I want it. I'll
Alright,
sew it back
I'll get
up. I want to buy
Oh,
those
look,
souvenirs.
it's a copy.
Oh no, it's real.
Better drink.
Better drink. I like her shirt.
This movie made like $1 billion. Like, they couldn't have...
No, it fucking
It did, worldwide.
What?
Look it up.
Jesus goddamn.
They couldn't have put a little bit more effort into it. They're so clearly not there. It looks so bad.
1.308 billion US.
I fucking told you.
Goddamn.
I wish I was a Bryce girl.
This is why
Dallas
we
Howard.
can't have
Making
nice
money.
things, Jordan.
Because
Says-
things don't exist.
No, because these movies make $1 billion fucking dollars, so the
The
studio's
budget was
fuck it.
187 million.
Well, it's because they're
But watch whatever we fucking throw in front of them.
they're banking more
Just-
on the idea of the movie more than the movie itself.
Just eat your popcorn, stupid.
That's
It'll be
me.
fine. But people actually like this. People like this
Do
movie.
they? I've never had anyone come up to me and go, "Oh, have you seen this? Because I love it." Like, it's always been like, "Oh yeah, it came out this weekend." I think that's all it does to qualify to be a good movie now, is if it came out.
Also, I'm not as soft and witless as your comment implies.
Yeah.
Let's go, BK.
She's a strong woman, okay?
You ever just look at your hands and like, they're definitely
Wow,
your hands, but they don't feel like your hands?
Yeah.
I feel like this is such an un-Chris Pratt character.
Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, granted, Owen doesn't really have a character. He's just kind of like stoic action hero guy.
Adventure guy, yeah.
But
yeah.
like,
Very serious, I know what I'm doing all the
Star-Lord
time, guy.
has like a personality, and like his tough guy front is like an act, and he's actually very insecure about things.
Yeah.
Which is like really good for Chris Pratt. I feel like this is a direct reference that
Oh, wow.
upside down thing.
Okay, then do we drink?
Yeah. Was that a grown man screaming like a little girl?
Oh, hell yeah, it is!
See, I don't know if he's a grown man. I'm sure the actor is, but the character he's playing, no way.
I'm gonna need another drink soon.
Now.
I want that bonus. We got the blue one.
Remember when Roland wanted to like...
He didn't care about the money. He only
wanted to get a T-Rex because it was the only animal he
a
had
T-Rex
never,
bull.
he had never caught before. This one's just like, fuck it, give me money, give me cash. Oh, look at that shit!
Like at this point, he's got to be burning.
That's bad CGI also, right?
And I
Bad
think
CGI
there'd be-
lava.
Yeah, and the fire would be catching. You see all those dead leaves? They would burn well before the lava got that close.
Oh, grown man screaming like a little girl. Jump up, you fucking idiots. It's not stuck that much. Your hands can reach it.
Guys, this is distinctly un-dinosaur-like. A dinosaur would be just running away from the lava.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? When you're right, Jordan. Oh, wait, real quick. We gotta establish this thing
Oh
about
my
this
gosh,
character.
do you know what that makes me think of? The dinosaur movie.
Dinotopia?
No, not Dinotopia, the dinosaur movie.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, dinosaurs with the lemurs and stuff.
Yep.
I loved that movie.
He takes teeth. Remember that.
She knows how to drive stick now?
This fucking vehicle just crashes on board the ship right when it's leaving. And no one sees it or does anything about it. Everyone's just like, yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, you know, just finish unloading, that's all.
What the fuck? No one even comes by and checks?
We've been using animals in combat for centuries. Horses, elephants.
Okay, this whole fucking argument about animals and warfare. Hey, you'll notice that we stopped using horses as soon as tanks were made.
Well, the thing about tanks is that you don't have to feed them.
Amen. Well,
And
except
if
for
their
oil.
legs break, you don't have to kill them.
And the thing about rats, like, we have much more efficient systems of delivering biochemicals.
Poisons now, yeah.
Yeah, if we want to.
With rats?
Well, he brought up
They
the
used
example
to
of
use
using
rats.
rats as disease carriers.
Now we just have, like, gas canisters.
Yeah, much easier. World War I, we were using those.
That door's open. I got it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not like we have the most dangerous animal on the planet in there. Hey, guys.
Yeah.
What did Dr. Ian Malcolm say after he'd finished watching both of the Jurassic World movies?
What did he say?
Now that is one big pile of shit.
Oh, I forgot how much I hated this scene.
Why?
Oh, she sneaks down to this restricted area. doesn't need any keys or passcards or anything. To
No,
get to
she
this
knew the
computer.
code. She knew the code.
I know, but she doesn't need like any two-factor authentication things, which is silly. And then she gets all the way down here to just so happen find a video of our
Chris Pratt
protagonist, who's gonna risk their life for the goat.
Wait, hold on. T-Rex is eating the goat again? That's a drink.
Jesus. See, there's just no driving force in this movie at all that I care about. Things are just
happening.
Things are just happening, like in a semi-coherent way. But that's it.
Yeah, out of like this entire movie, I was actually most interested in her story.
Using dinosaurs as war weapons is a decent idea, actually. You see, all of our modern weapons, we have game plans to go with it, you know? We have relatively reliable countermeasures. You know, people study how to fight in gunfights. You know, they talk about fight techniques. No one has a plan in place to fight against velociraptors.
No, what I'm saying is, it's good for one time only, right? Like, you drop it into the combat zone.
Element of surprise.
Yeah. It fucks things up, but then how do you get it back? You know, I feel like it's just not viable as a continuous...
This guy's stupid.
Well, no, he wants the teeth. You see, this movie actually managed a very simple setup and payoff, which is, quite frankly, somewhat of a miracle.
Nice.
Oh, people dying. I feel like we've really slacked on some of these rules.
To be fair,
Whereas
two of us went very far into
inconsistent
it.
in this as the movies are with everything.
Now, this fucking dinosaur acts like it's goddamn Michael Myers and just haunts them around the castle for a bit.
Is that a normal
oh, fucking
thing?
shit, it's the scene from the first movie, Take a Drink.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, if you can only be romantically with someone during a traumatic experience and cannot be them during your baseline, perhaps, you know, don't be with them.
See, what the fuck is this?
He's been crashing into things and I was going to delicately use the handle like a good house guest? The fuck? Surprised he hasn't called the landline. He's like, I'm calling from inside the house. So it's bulletproof, but a fossilized horn will go straight through it.
Well, no, because Blue was applying the pressure needed to make it.
Blue is stronger than bullets, then.
If Blue had been pushing against the bullets while Owen was firing
Then
them,
it would have gone through?
Yeah,
I
100%.
Why don't they just make a gun that shoots blue?
So, seriously though, someone would, like, the United States government would kill all these dinosaurs, right?
Oh, 100%.
We'd get one report of, like, a civilian dying, and then, like, and the National Guard would
go
be
in.
there immediately.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. People say, like, that wouldn't happen, but, like, that absolutely would.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
no way these giant predators would just be allowed to survive.
National Guard does not mess around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, moments before all those surfers got fucking eaten.
Creatures were here before us.
Well, that was the Jurassic World movies. Man, that was not good. But we did it. Somehow.
I got too drunk, and it wasn't drunk enough.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
Alright, there you have it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope it wasn't as awful for you as it was for us.
Are you pulling that up right now?